Let's do it. So today's warm-up, 3 rounds, 5 dead bugs each side, 10 upright rows, 5 windmills each side, 10 plank dips each side. So let me pull this up right here and let's do it. So we show you movements really quick and then we'll start at our own pace. So first thing you're gonna need is, or for the first thing, grab equipment. I'm gonna grab 2 20-pound dumbbells because that's what I'm gonna use for my upright rows. If you only have 1 dumbbell, you can use just one. You know, use dumbbell for this opposite sides. But first off, you have dead bugs. So for the dead bugs, you're gonna lay on the floor. Opposite hand, opposite feet, or opposite knees are up in the air. Or excuse me, hands, knees are up in the air. You're gonna go opposite of one another, extend, come back up to center, switch sides, keeping your core locked in the entire time. So that way your abs are staying still as your limbs are moving. You're teaching yourself not to use your whole body to move. If you move your arm, you can keep your torso still the entire time. So it's 5 each side of those. Then we have the upright rows where you're gonna grab either your dumbbells or your barbell. Bring the camera back up. And then from here, keeping your hands in front so your palms are facing your thighs, you're gonna pull up and then back down nice and controlled. Try to get your elbows higher than the dumbbells. Next, we got windmills. So for these, let me step really far back so you can see me. So for these, you're gonna go wide stance with the feet, and you're gonna bring the dumbbell overhead or your kettlebell. From here, you're gonna push the butt back, bring your hand towards the floor, internally rotate your shoulder, and then come back in, back to standing. So I'm not just leaning to the side like this. I'm actually leaning forward and twisting my body this way as I bring my hand down to the floor every time. If you don't have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, use just your hand. You could use, you know, a bottle of detergent, whatever. Something that's really light so you can move through the motion really slow and controlled. And then lastly, we have plank dips. Oh, no, what is it? Plank dips. So for these, side plank, you drop your hips low to the floor, you come back up, squeeze that side really tight. So again, 3 rounds, 5 dead bugs each side, 10 upright rows, 5 windmills each side, 10 plank dips each side. So if you don't have a barbell and you have a single dumbbell or a single kettlebell, that would be each side as well for you. Just do 10 plank or 10 upright rows one side and then 10 the other. All right, we're gonna get this warm up. Probably take like around 8 minutes or so to get done. So work at your own pace, work smoothly. After this, we're gonna mobilize and then we'll hit the workout. The workout's gonna be really good today, so get ready. Put this a little further back so you guys can see me better. That should be good. All right, if you're ready, go ahead and hit it. 5 dead bugs each side. My hips always pop when I do dead bugs. Hips are really tight. All right, upright rows. If you only have 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell, just do 10 each side. Otherwise, we're doing 10 total here. Palms face the thighs. Pull the elbows high outside. After that, 5 windmills each side, so arm overhead. Again, I'm twisting my body inwards like this, and my shoulder's gonna rotate inwards and kind of bring my armpit facing away from me, point towards the side. So when I come down slow, I rotate my side, bring my hand down towards the middle, come back up, back to standing. These are really tricky because they require a lot of mobility. Use no weight if you need to. Especially if you did Monday. I'm still feeling Monday a lot. Five one side. Lastly, we have, what was it again? We have 10 plank dips each side. This will be a hand plank, not an elbow plank. If you have any questions on the movements, let me know. Otherwise, going right to round 2. Ooh. 10 upright rows. Ooh. 5 windmills each side. Again, if you need no weight here, don't use any weight. Wide stance of the feet, twisting my body, twisting my shoulder inwards. Whew. Whew. Yeah, those are tough, for sure. Whew. 10 plank dips each side. Okay. 2 rounds down, 1 more to go. Back to dead bugs. Upright rows. I'm only using 20s in the upright rows, and windmills are tough if you go slow. So if you need to lighten the load, you can go back to the heavy backpack. You could use no weight for the windmills. All right, wide stance of the feet. Oop. Really reach that dumbbell. Don't let it get too shaky. Oh. Oh. All right, lastly, plank dips. Oh. Oh. 10. All right. Take a quick 30 seconds, grab water if you need it. We'll do some stretches, and then we'll break down the workout. When we're going over the workout, I'm going to be explaining how to do it if you have a barbell, if you have 2 dumbbells, if you have a single dumbbell, if you have a kettlebell. But if you have any other piece of equipment, maybe you have like one really heavy dumbbell, you're not sure how it's going to go, let me know. I can always tell you guys different ways you can approach the workout if you have certain equipment that you don't think is optimal. It'll allow you to keep moving throughout the course of the workout. So that's what we want. 22-minute time cap today. It's going to be really aggressive. I don't think we'll be able to finish. Maybe close to it, but it's going to have to force you to move the entire time. If you have a really heavy weight, it's not going to be doable. All right. So first, start us off. We're doing 90-90. This is one where knees point the same direction. Lean forward towards that knee. Come back up. Switch sides. Lean forward again. If you're like me and probably a lot of other people right now, and you're sitting down a lot, hips, low back get pretty tight. So we're gonna really hit those today, especially because we have a lot of hips with all the sitting and sit-ups we have to do. All the different core variations. All right. Next, upright lunge. We're just gonna go back and forth. So we're gonna start in an upright lunge, squeezing our butt through. We'll spend a few seconds here. Then you're gonna lean forward. Try to drive your hip as far towards your heel as you can. Come back up, back to driving the butt back through the hips and being back in this upright position. So give you guys a better angle. So we're gonna start here. A few seconds here. My legs are pretty much vertical. My shin and my thighs are pretty much vertical. Squeeze my butt to fill in the front of my thigh. Then I'm gonna lean forward and drive that knee as far forward as I can. So hold about 3 seconds each position. We'll go about 30 seconds here. I'll let you know when to switch. All right, give me one more of both. One more upright lunge, one more extended lunge. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to paint this garage. Everything else is here. We ordered rollers and we got the tape up on the walls and we have like a bunch of boxes from Amazon that we're gonna lay down to kind of like help protect the rubber. Go to switch legs. Same thing. Keep stretching. I'm excited to have just be one color and not. Ever since I started spending more time in here, now that we're quarantined, I realized like, wow, the garage is kind of really ugly. I knew it was ugly before, but it's like really rubbing on me. Like I didn't realize how much spray paint was on the wall and just like how tacky it looked. It's gonna be a very, very swanky garage after today. So just prepare yourself. Again, drive the hips as far close to the heel as you can. Keep that heel flat. Come back up. Squeeze the butt. All right. Next, upper body rotations. So from here, tabletop position, slide that arm through, reach as far as you can, come back up, reach towards the sky. Tonight at 7 p.m., Roderick's having a mobility Zoom call. I'm going to be there. So if you got some free time tonight, which you should, you probably do, I'll see you guys tonight at 7. Switch sides. Okay. So while I'm explaining the movements and everything for today's workout, continue to stretch, make sure everything feels good. If you guys have anything else you want to hit before we start the workout, let me know and I'll give you guys stretches to do to make sure everything's feeling good because it's a lot of work today, a lot of reps. Angle it a little bit lower. Right there should be good. Okay, so first variation I'm going to show you guys is with a barbell. I feel like a lot of people took barbells from the gym the other day. A lot of people are excited to use barbells, so we're going to use those today. You don't need a lot of weight today. Today should be light, so you can keep moving. So if you borrowed 10s or 15s, maybe 25s, you should be in good hands. But if you have like only a pair of 45s to use, I would not use those. I use an empty bar today, just so you can keep moving because a lot of reps we got to get done. So spine webs all in the house. All right. So first we have 50 sumo deadlift high pulls. Correct? Let me double check. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. Yep, first 50 sumo deadlift high pulls. So for these, wider stance with your feet, ideally about shoulders width, if not wider than shoulders width. Grabbing the barbell with your thumbs pretty much about an inch or two away so that your hands are resting inside the shins. Start butt down, chest up, pop the hips, right below the chin, right back down. Next one. 50 of those. I'd probably have a weight that you could probably get those 50 reps done in maybe 3 to 4 sets, 4 sets being the max amount. Next, we have 60 straight leg sit-ups. For these, just like our typical sit-ups we do at home, our normal butterfly sit-ups, legs are out in front like this. Reach back, touch behind the floor, come up, touch your toes. Touching your toes is hard. Just touch your shins. Make sure every time you throw your arms to really help you sit up every single time. 60 of those. Then we have 70 alternating single arm snatch. Now, obviously, if you have a barbell, a pair of dumbbells, you can't really do a single arm snatch, but that's fine. Instead, just cut the reps down in half and do a regular barbell snatch. So widen that grip with the hands. Bars resting inside the hip crease. You're going to come down to mid-shin, pop it up, catch a small dip, come back, boom. You can do 35 of those while everyone else is doing 70 single arm snatch. Next, we have 80 Russian twists. So if you don't have access to dumbbells or kettlebells, you could use laundry detergent. You could use a backpack with books, whatever you need to. Something around like 20 pounds or so. Sitting on the floor, bouncing on your butt, feet up in the air, tapping, and it's 80 each side. So it's going to be quite some time here. If you get to the point where you're absolutely dying, you can barely get like 10 reps done because it's a total of 160. Just bring your feet to the floor. That helps keep moving. And you want to twist your torso. It's not you doing this, just moving your arms. You want to twist your body every time. Next, we have 90 Pendlay rows. So I'm going to add some weights onto this so you guys can see this. You might want to add weight to this exercise if you had an empty bar because the other one was a little bit more challenging. So I have a pair of 10s here. I wouldn't go very heavy. Again, I like the most 25s. But a Pendlay row is like a barbell row with each rep starting from the floor. So I'm going to get set up in a deadlift position. My butt's down, my chest is up, or my chest is not pointing towards the floor too much. I have my back slightly extended. I'm going to set myself tight. I'm going to pull my belly button, come back in and reset on the floor every time, and then go right back into my next one. The goal is not to kind of do this. I use a lot of my hips and my shoulders. I'll pick it up. I want to set my back, pull, come right back down. So my body's staying as still as I can, but I have a quick half-second pause at the bottom of each rep to show that I'm not disengaging per se, but that I'm not bouncing off the floor and using the ground to actually help me. I'm showing that the barbell stop momentum, and I go to my next rep. So 90 of those are going to be rough. Lightweight, really, really lightweight is going to help you do really well in that part of the workout. Lastly, 100 mountain climbers each side. Pretty sure we all know those. Push-up position, just a fast pump of the knee. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So that should be probably one of the faster parts of the workout, but we'll see how we feel once we get there, because we're going to be pretty tired once that time comes. So that's if you do the barbell version. Get out of here, dumb barbell. Now, stay there. Now, if you are doing the dumbbell version, obviously for sumo deadlift, actually, I take it back, not obviously. For sumo deadlift high pulls, you're going to have the same kind of setup, wide stance of the feet, hands are a little bit closer together than normal. You're going to touch just the inside of the dumbbells to the floor, pop up, pull right below the chin. Make sure you are still treating it like a squat movement. So don't come here and then drop your butt back and have your back round or even your chest point straight down to the floor. Just drop your butt down slightly every time. So you're here, you come back. So in a slight squat, so my legs do more work, my back is not going to get fried. Because if it gets fried early, you're doomed. Don't do that. Next, we have 70 alternate dumbbell snatches. So you can scratch one for the time being. The other dumbbell, drop your butt, punch it overhead, bring it back down. You can switch on the way down if you want, or you can sit on the floor, then pick it up, then come back overhead. Cool. Then for the Russian twist, you just grab one of those dumbbells, bam, bam, for the Russian twist. And that's it, right? Pendlay rows. No, it's not it. You should have told me. I almost missed it, guys. Pendlay row. Pushing the butt back. Tap one head of the dumbbell on the floor like this. You're gonna row, boom, come back down. Row, boom, come back down. So those will get spicy as well. Now, if you have any questions, you have certain equipment that you're not quite sure if it's gonna be the best for this workout, leave me know in the comments. Otherwise, we're gonna start in 30 seconds. It should be good. 22 minutes of work, 22 minutes to get as far as you can. So let's see if we can finish this. If not, just send me your up so you can bang out. I'm gonna grab my stopwatch. It's go time. No questions? All right, guys. Cool. It's gonna be a good time. So first, 50 sumo deadlift high pulls, trade into 60 straight leg sit-ups, and then just keep working from there. Break things up early because it's a lot of reps. It's gonna get tiring. It's gonna be especially because it's a lot of core. It's pretty much going from a back exercise to a core exercise back and forth. So you want to pick sets that are manageable and won't fry you too soon. All right, I'm gonna put my stopwatch over here so I can play music and not get copyrighted. All right, where's my stopwatch? All right, guys, have fun, good luck, break things up, have a good time, get sweaty, all that jazz. Here we go. So I'm gonna sumo deadlift high pulls, 50 of them. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna bump up my weight. I was using the 20s. I was like, this isn't too bad. Now I'm gonna use 35s. Oh yeah, that's much spicier. All right, 23. 33. Whew. Whew. Even 35s are rough. Sit-ups. Try to work on slow reps. You can keep moving if you keep that heart rate down. So try not to go fast and then rest, fast and then rest. Just try to move slowly so you can try to maintain as much as you can. Woo. I'm at 37 sit-ups right now. 60 is a lot. We're at 618 right now, just past a third of the way. Or no, almost like 2/5 of the way. snatches. Trash truck stopped for my house. What's going on? There it goes. Make sure you keep that chest up. Keep your chest higher than your hips always. Use those legs. We're at 8:15, guys. At 45. You're about 30 seconds away from 10 minutes, everyone. You have to be getting close to those mountain climbers right now if you, oh yeah, no way. No way to even get close to finishing it. Just get as far as you can. Really drive those legs on the floor, stand up fast. Use the legs to help you out. Don't just pick it up and use your back and arms. All right. We are now halfway. We're at 10:55. I'm going to use a 15-pound weight for my Russian twist. Whew. I'm going to do fast to the 10. Well, not fast sets, they're kind of slow, but fast breaks. Remember, it's each side, so we're doing 160 total. 20. Oh, man. Oh. Woo. 30. We're at 12 and a half. So we got 9.5 more minutes. Oh, man. Or 40. Halfway on the Russian twist. On the Pendlay rows, if you're there, make sure you're pausing at the bottom for a half second every time. Show you're stopping the bar's momentum. $50. Oh. Oh, 60. Oh, man. We're at 14 minutes now. 10 more, or 20 more for me, each side. Ten more. $80. Oh, man. It's going to be nasty going back to those. All right, on to Pendlay rows. Probably do the same thing. We'll do set to 15 here. Let's see how they feel. Oh, 15s it is. Oh. Oh. Nope, not 15 that time. Only 9. So many spider webs in my garage. It's the only downside. Once I paint, hopefully they'll go away. They won't be hiding in the cracks. $32. We're at 17 minutes right now. I might make it back to these. We'll see. Yeah, 22 minutes is a very aggressive time cap. Maybe you guys can go a little bit faster. You guys feel more fresh. I'm dying. Oh, 38. Yeah, maybe not. Forty-three. We're at 18 minutes. 4 minutes to go. If you're at mountain climbers, that's hard. Push that minute or push that station really hard. $50. Oh. $56. Yeah, set to 15, not gonna happen. We got 3 more minutes. So I got 34 more to go. Oh. Oh man. I'm at 66. Got 24 more. $72. Oh. I'm curious to see what you guys get. Oh man. All right, I'm at 80, 10 more. We got a minute 20 left. Oh, we got 40 seconds. We're at 20. 10. 9. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh, ooh. Oh man. So much for going back down for me. That was not gonna happen. How was that for you guys? What'd you guys get? I got 38 each side of the mountain climbers. Let me pause the music. Spitting all over myself. Real quick before you guys head out, we'll stretch, push up to that one. We'll take care of our back, and then I'll go over extra credit if you're interested. That was a good 20 minutes for me. I'm calling it there for sure. Let me pull up the extra credit. Oh, perfect. Same for the shoulders. Shoulders feel pretty good. We didn't do too much shoulders. More back, maybe a little bit of rear delt, but all right. So grab your waters, lay on the floor. Let's stretch out for a quick minute, and then we'll do extra credit. So first, thread the needle. You can do this with your hips up off the floor. Or you can lay totally prone if you want to, driving your hand as far forward underneath for you as you can, and then drop your chest straight down. So you feel the back of the shoulder. You should definitely feel after this. That's what we just did. You guys see me? Yeah. Back up a little bit. So reach arm through as far as you can. Drop the chest straight down. You're not twisting like this and having your chest pointed out. Chest point right down towards the floor. About 15 more seconds here. And switch. That's faster than 15, but my other side was cramping. Time to get this other shoulder. Oh, the right side is lit up. Oh. All right, from here we're gonna hop into a puppy dog. So reach your hands out in front of you. Hips are definitely up for this one now. If you were laying flat before, walk your hands out in front as far as you can. Drop your armpits towards the floor. All right, from here, similar position, frog stretch. Now walk your knees out as far as you can. I'm gonna time this one so we have an exact time. We're gonna go for 1 minute here. So this one, you don't need a lot of movement to really feel the stretch. So with your knees wide, push your butt back towards your heels, feel inside the thighs. We're gonna go for 1 minute, starting now. When, like I mentioned earlier, tonight at 7 p.m. we're doing a Zoom call with Roderick. So we're doing mobility, just hanging out and chatting. Even if you don't want to stretch, even though you should stretch, we'll all be stretching. Come hang out with us. Come chat if you want to just sit there and just, shoot the shit with everybody. Yeah, 10 more seconds. All right, lastly, just to decompress the spine. I've been loving this stretch a lot. We do it pretty much every day after the class because it's just really going to help decompress that low back. Especially if you feel like you're sitting on your couch a lot or you're sitting like at an office desk and you're sitting like this a bunch, like where you're kind of like slouching, your butt isn't touching the back pad. Try to be more conscious of that because all that rounding can be bad for your back, but we're just gonna help decompress after all that extension we just did from all the high pulls and the snatches and things like that. So just letting yourself fall forward. Don't force it, just kind of like gravity do the work for you. If you didn't already leave a like on this video, please make sure you do. Ugh. I felt like this dumbbell was lopsided. Am I tripping? No, I don't think. I have a pair of 50-pound dumbbells that's like super janky and like they're like crooked. So like if I had it sitting vertically, like if I put the dumbbell like this, it'll be slightly slanted going one way. So I wonder if any of my other dumbbells are like that. I say a pair of 50s, I meant a pair of 40s. All right, switch legs. Like 20 more seconds, guys. All right. If you need any of the stretches, let me know. Oh, extra credit. Let me show you that real quick. So first is a 20 to 40 second handstand hold. So starting in a wall walk, walk yourself up the wall as high as you can comfortably. Once you get there, hold for at least 20 up to 40. Really press down into your palms of your hands and have your fingers pressed down as well. Keep your rib cage tight. So when you're in that upside down position, everything is in a nice straight line. You're keeping everything tucked in. Nothing is extended or bowed out. And then after that, I believe you're doing 5 to 10 pike push-ups. 5 to 10 pike push-ups. So when I'm here, butt up in the air, drive my head forward in front of my hands, and then press it back through. It's a really great handstand push-up modification. It's just a way to build up handstand push-up strength. And how it's going to go, I'm going to take it back a quick second. Every minute on the minute. So first minute, 20, 40 seconds of that handstand hold. Minute 2, 5 to 10 pike push-ups. Those movements alone aren't too bad, but when you put them on an EMOM like that, it makes them more spicy and really challenging for the shoulder, which is good. Building that shoulder endurance. When you guys are doing those, make sure you're moving as flawless as you can. Don't rush them. Take your time and try it. If you use the whole minute to do it, perfect. That's fine. If you have any questions on anything, let me know. Shoot me an email, Hudson@CrossHumanity. Thank you guys so much for checking in with me, hanging out, getting sweaty and fit. Make sure you have a nice, tasty lunch. Take a nap. Do some, some self-maintenance. Take care of yourself. Can't help others if you don't help yourself first. All right. Have a good one, guys. Have a great evening. I will see you mañana, 10 a.m.